Hello, hello, hello. Yes, stream is not ending this time. I actually had the correct screen on. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing okay. I'm super excited because I'm gonna be talking about food, but I also have to do some work because I'm actually behind, and I'm gonna be doing quote unquote real work for part of the stream. But feel free to chat. It's not like that brain intensive, so I can still chat and work on it at the same time. But yeah, I have the poll as a food related question this time because we're talking about food. I have eaten too much over this weekend as well, but this food in like the food that I'm gonna be talking about is actually food I ate over my hiatus, which is a long time ago. It was probably over 3 months ago when I was gone. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I can talk a little bit about it, my hiatus now, but I actually went to Japan, but it was partially because I had some work to do there. So that means that I unfortunately could not like go off on my own the entire time. Also, I was scared. Being alone is scary. And I can't speak the language. I can't speak Japanese or understand anything. So that was a limiting factor. But I did have people help show me around because I was doing a bit of work there. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the food. I like to talk about each one. I think that's really fun. And thank you for the sub. Is your name Young Yo Jimbo? Welcome to the strawberries. Oh no. Is my stream lagging? Nope, it's fine. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about food and then I'll be working, but we can keep talking about food. But yeah, for my poll, I asked about what everyone's favorite carbohydrate was. I had the choices as rice, bread, potatoes, or other. This is on my YouTube end. Unfortunately, Twitch does not allow me to have polls that are up for all this time. But yeah, that sucks. But I have rice, bread, potatoes, and other. Most people at the moment have said rice. I think I personally would also put rice too, but my second would also be potatoes. So I'd go rice, potatoes, bread, and then other. I like beans, and I also like noodles and like pasta. But I like carbohydrates a lot. How did you fail engineer? I just am. I'm just a failed engineer. I don't know what to say. Yeah, let me switch over to this screen so we can see the food. So I have 3 pages of food. Before I used to like go over every single one, but I think that might be a little too long and sometimes maybe a little too boring. But yeah, here's the food that, or not all of the food that I ate in Japan, but a lot of the foods that I ate in Japan while I was there. I ate a lot of bread, and I went to like a lot of places where like the salary people went because I kind of just like follow them and I didn't really know what to do. But yeah, over on the left we have some soba. I got like hot soba. It was very tasty. I don't really know what to say other than it tasted like a soba. It's nothing. It was like your normal soba that you expect. It tastes exactly how you would expect it to taste. Nice and warm and salty with nice nice noodles. Yeah. And on the right that came with the soba, I think this was, I forgot what this was. I forgot. I can't remember. No, I think this has to be pork belly. Because I'm thinking, was this the eel? Like, I had unagi because I had eel. But then I also had... Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. Give me a moment. Let me put some background music on. That is a little bit different while I... This one. It is by the same artist, Mina.fm. So, yeah. It's their, like, free BGM playlist. And I think they're a pretty cool artist. Great for streamers. They have a lot of, like, stuff. But I think this is pork belly. And then on this side, there's rice underneath with seaweed underneath as well. And then this, like, yellow stuff is a bunch of eggs. It's like shredded eggs. That was really nice. The sauce was kind of sweet. I noticed a lot of the times, like their stuff is very sweet, even for me, who really likes sugar. Sometimes I was like, huh, that's interesting. That's a lot sweeter than I expected. Are you responsible for the death of a small universe? I am not. I am not responsible for the death of a small universe. Fried chickmen. We'll get to the family chicky in a bit. But yeah, on the right we have the famous melon pan, the melon like crust topping flavor, like the iconic shape of the melon pan, and the iconic pattern. But yeah, I like this one a lot. It was a lot sweeter than I expected. Like I said, I love sweet things, so I think that's great. But it's a lot sweeter than I was thinking. I don't know if you can sort of see it, but it's kind of like got like the sugar crusted thing. Maybe it's specifically to the bakery that I went to. But this bakery had really good bread, and it was really sweet. Every time I walked past like the area, it smelled so good. And I had to buy some bread there. And on the right, I went to a grocery store, and they had like this like bento lunch set that I could just buy. And then this was very tasty, except the only problem was I didn't notice that they had peanuts in this rice. And if you know, I am very much allergic to peanuts. So I took a bite, and then like the person who I went to this work trip with, was like sharing a place with for temporarily for like 3 weeks. She like saw me, and then she started freaking out, and I started freaking out, but it was okay because I have my medicine, and I also spat it out. But it was really good rice. Got some nice vegetables. I think this was like chicken. And this was kind of like a meatball sort of thing. I think it's got some pickled vegetables as well. And this like macaroni thing in mayonnaise. Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun experience. The bento box was pretty good. The rice, however, like from the picture, you can't even see the peanuts, but it's like right here. I don't know if you can see my head to the side. Oh, wrong way. This way. Right here. There was a freaking boiled peanut in it. Did you die? I did not die. But yeah, okay, as we go down, this is a cabbage salad. So if you notice, a bunch of these foods are not very high in fiber and don't have that many vegetables. And I was always like a person who had to have some vegetables or some sort of fiber. But yeah, when I went to this like place that had some salad, a lot of their salads had peanuts in it. I didn't know the Japanese cuisine had so many peanuts. And unfortunately fortunately I didn't die. Which means I still gotta work some more. But yeah, this was just like a regular cabbage salad. This little yellow stuff is like some like salted egg. Tasted like salted egg and some ham. To be honest, I much prefer the salads that I have back at home, but it was still really like pretty good. It's pretty decent, you know? You can't it's still, I'm not complaining. Like if you gave this to me, I would eat it again. And here we have the classic Family Chicky. I heard so much about this. I heard so much about Family Mart. And so I had to try the Family Chicky. And it was everything I had hoped for. It was so good. It was like I don't know how to explain it. It was just kind of, it was the taste of soft, juicy chicken. The boneless type. It's exactly how it's described. It's like a slab of chicken. It is really soft and juicy. They probably it's probably processed beyond belief, but it tasted so good. And I had it twice during my 3 weeks there. And here it is not chocolate cake, but this is chocolate bread. It's the same bread place I got this melon pan. It was really good. It had like chocolate cubes, as you can see. The chocolate cubes were very chocolatey. I kind of wish I was able to eat this like a slightly warmed up in like a microwave, but I kind of just ate it kind of cold. But it was still really good. Super sweet bread. Like once again, the bread that I've had in Japan was super sweet for some reason, but I really liked it. yeah, this bread place was great. Every time I passed by, I had to get one, which I think was 3 times, but I don't think I took a picture of the third bread because I think I just got melon pan again. And then here we have a sesame broth soup. This was also from the kombini, the convenience store. It was kind of just like you just stick it in the microwave. And it was really, really good. Actually, from everything that I had at the kombini, I liked the femi chiki and I liked the sesame soup. Like, I had this twice, I think, because it was very like comforting, like comfort food in a way. Is this music a bit too loud? I'm gonna lower it just a tad bit, because I see it going to where my voice usually is in terms of levels. But it was great, and I loved it so much. I had it twice. What was the worst thing? The worst thing? Well, I guess since I'm allergic, the worst thing would be this rice, because I couldn't eat it. Nothing was ever, like, bad, though. I don't think anything was ever bad over there in terms of food. I liked everything. It was just, I had to be extra careful, because I also ran into another problem. So, in Japan, when you work sometimes, or like you travel from a place, sometimes they give you like little gifts, like little cookies. So me and my work friend, and then we also went with other people, they all gave us like a small little cookie like gift basket thing. The cookies had peanuts in it, and I also didn't know. So I bit into it. So my work partner who I was working with, she bit into it first, and then she looked at me, and then she saw me like bite it. She was gonna tell me that it had peanuts in it to not eat it, but it was too late. So I ate it already. I didn't swallow it though, because I was like, I saw the cookie and I was like, why does this kind of taste like uh-oh? And I spat it out again. But this one was like, I was not in my my room, because I had this for breakfast actually. So I had the cookie for lunch, so I ran to the nearest bathroom, just like spat it out and started rinsing my mouth. And I was like, oh, I really don't want to take my allergy medicine, because my allergy medicine makes me like really drowsy, and sometimes I just like completely knock out for like 30 minutes. But yeah, nothing was ever bad. It just, I had a lot of allergy scares. Barry, hello. But yeah, I really love this sesame soup thing. That was really good. And next up, we have more food. So this was scallop mushroom pasta, like a seafood pasta. And this is a like piece of butter. It looks not that big. Well, I mean, it kind of looks that big compared to the rest. It doesn't look that big in the picture, but my gosh, this was like way too much butter. It tasted amazing though, because I love butter. But it turned like all the pasta into like an oil slick. Like it was so good, but it's so bad at the same time. But yeah, I also noticed that there's a lot of like Japanese Italian fusion, and it's really, really freaking good. I also would recommend trying some of that. Like, maybe it's not like the traditional Japanese food that you think of, but it was really, really freaking good. And they always make their pasta like al dente, I think that's how you call it. So it's not like boiled all the way through. And it was really good. And I've never had pasta with seaweed on top. I've had like seafood pasta before, but never with seaweed, and it was actually really good. Yeah, and then I also have a sweet here. Here we have, I think it's like super soft mochi. I hold on, let me search it up really, really quickly so I'm not absolutely butchering the pronunciation, even though I will. Warabi mochi. Warabi mochi. It's like super, super soft mochi. And it's so amazing. On top, I think they have like sesame powder, and then these beans are like sweet red beans. And yes, this is ice cream. So it's vanilla ice cream with the warabi mochi, and then the azuki, like I think it's called azuki beans, the sweet red bean. It's so good. This was so tasty. Like, the mochi is so soft. I don't think I've had mochi like this soft before. But it was absolutely amazing. On top of that, it had like a lot of sesame powder. So that was really tasty. But yeah, if you ever get the chance to try warabi mochi, I would recommend it. And I've never had mochi with like sesame powder on top of it like this, or have it like this soft, but it was absolutely amazing. I would totally recommend that. And then next we have something that is, I guess, I wouldn't say traditional, okay? I don't know what like true traditional Japanese food is. But yeah, we have some udon. Some just plain old udon with your bonito flakes, your seaweed, some onions, and your like little fish cake. It was very good. Tasted exactly how you would expect it to taste. Nice and savory with a little bit of like fish flavor in it, and the noodles were super good. Texture of the noodles. I'm like a huge food texture person. That's just who I am. And it tasted so good. It tasted amazing. And down here we have, I think it was like beef, like a really fatty, like a thin fatty part of the cow. I don't know which part it's called, but it's like a very thin fatty part of the cow, and it was just on top of rice, and this was so good. It was like comfort food to me. I don't know why. It was just like sweet, a little bit savory with nice warm rice, and like a little bit of fresh onions just to like cut through a lot of the sweetness and the saltiness every now and once in a while. It was really good. And they had like the caramelized onions too. Connor! Hello! Wait, I can finally test my bot. Hello, Connor. Cow tongue? I actually don't think it is cow tongue. I think it's something else. Hello, let me test my bot. This is the perfect time. Oh no, it didn't show you the link, but you're playing Star Trucker. Hello! I didn't know how to read that one. Is it a fun game? But thank you for the raid, Connor. Hello. If you don't know me, I'm Blueberry. I'm a variety streamer. And what do I do? I'm a variety streamer who likes cute things. I also do silly streams like this where I talk about other stuff, and I try to incorporate education into my content every now and then. So yeah, welcome. I'm a truck driver in space. Wow, it's very cool. Is this the food? Yes, you missed the first slide. Hold on, let me quickly go over it. So like, I guess quick background. While I was on hiatus, I actually went to Japan for 3 weeks just for work, and I got to try all of the food. I wasn't able to completely go off my own because I was there for work, so yeah. She likes sacrificing. Yeah, I have soba here on the left, and then I have like egg, rice, and I think pork belly. Then I have the classic melon pan. It was so good, very sweet. And then I had a bento box, except the bento box had peanuts in it, in the rice, so I couldn't eat the rice because I'm allergic to peanuts. But it was pretty good. The salad was pretty good. I was saying that a lot of the food I ate there didn't have much like vegetables, so I went out and tried to explicitly find a salad, which was like a cabbage salad. And then I had Fami Chicky. Would recommend. It was so good. It tastes it was like everything I hoped it would taste. And I had more chocolate bread, and I had this sesame soup thing from the konbini. And the konbini, I would totally recommend you get this sesame soup thing. It's amazing. You could just microwave it and it tastes great. And then I went over the top row as well. This one was a like seafood scallop pasta. It had seaweed. It was great, except it had a little too much butter, but I really like butter. It just, the texture-wise, made it like super slippery. But it was al dente, which means the pastas had like a bit of a chew to it. And in the middle, we have our dessert, which is ice cream, like the azuki beans, so it's like sweet red bean, and then the warabi mochi in the middle with some soybean on top. This was amazing. If you ever get the chance to try warabi mochi, it is so good. It is so soft. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's amazing. Other than, like, I don't know how to it doesn't have much flavor to it, but the texture is really something, and it's a little bit sweet, and they usually put something on top of it to add more flavor, and everything just works out. Then I have some udon. It tastes like pretty regular. It's just nice savory udon with some bonito flakes, seaweed, and a fish cake. And now I'm at this like rice bowl thing that it had some part of the beef, like I don't know, I don't think it's beef tongue, but it was really good. It tasted like comfort food. Yeah, it was like a fatty part of the beef. It had caramelized onions and then like fresh onions on top to cut through the sweetness. So one thing I did notice about Japanese food is it was a lot sweeter than I was expecting, but I like sweet things, so I'm not complaining. And in the middle, we got this like nice roll. It had tuna and salmon in it, and it was so freaking good. I don't think I've had sushi rolls this good before, but yeah, I had a lot of sushi rolls of this. It was really tasty. I don't know what else to say. And then on the right, my work friend that I went with, who I shared the room with, she humored me, and then we went to a theme cafe. So this theme cafe is White Tiger and Black Rabbit. It's like a manga. I've only read a little bit, to be honest, but I had a lot of fun going to the theme cafe. Everything was like super pretty. I was sort of confused because they told me like I wasn't allowed to take pictures, but I was like, I was kind of confused. They were like, you can't take pictures inside. I was like, okay, but can I take pictures of the food? And they were like, yes, but you can't take pictures inside. It was like a language barrier, so I can't speak Japanese. And at that time, I was not with anyone else who could speak Japanese. Like, we kind of split off and did our own thing. But yeah, I was so happy to go, because I think the characters are super cute in that series. The manga series is also it reminds me a lot of like, how do I say this? A lot of webtoons that I read, and it's like kind of like slice of life lessons, but it's not really. It's I don't know how to explain it. You just have to read it yourself to understand. But yeah, they kind of remind me of like online comics that you would read, and the food was actually pretty decent. I was expecting it to taste worse. I've heard horror stories about theme cafes and that like, unless you're like super into the theme, which to be honest, I'm not super into the theme. Like, I'm not the biggest fan. It's not that I'm not a fan of White Tiger, Black Tiger. I feel like I keep saying it wrong. It's White Tiger, Black Tiger. But I'm not like, it's not my favorite, but I really like it. And I was thinking, well, if I bring my friend, then I hope she doesn't get too upset, like the food not being the best quality and everything. Like, sure, the food was not the best quality, but it was super fun, and it was actually pretty good. I didn't like the sausages. I don't know what they did to the sausages. I didn't like the sausages, but the pasta was actually pretty good. It was like a seafood pasta. It was just a tad bit dry, compared to like the pasta up here, but it was still pretty good. The egg looked almost plastic, but it was real egg. The egg tasted normal. But yeah, the pasta was pretty good. I just didn't like the sausage. And now we have more food. We got 2 more slides just full of food. So, I went to like a pastry place, and I had this pastry. Honestly, I feel like this pastry was kind of okay. It was not good. It wasn't bad. It was just cream with a bread. It was just a bunch of cream in the middle and bread on top. And it tasted exactly how I would describe it. And this like powder is kind of like fruit, so it had like a fruity sourness to it. But it didn't taste like anything that special. It looked a lot better than it tasted, I think. That's how I would describe it. Did you get an egg sandwich at all? I didn't actually get an egg sandwich. I did get a bunch of other things at the konbini, but I didn't get an egg sandwich because I had other options. For me, my favorite thing at the konbini was the sesame soup thing. I loved it so much, so I kept getting that. I did get like a regular ham sandwich because it had lettuce in it, and I really wanted to eat vegetables because a lot of the cuisine when you go outside to a restaurant, at least where I was, didn't have that many vegetables. or like if it did have vegetables, it was very little. It was just like garnish, you know. That's not like it was kind of like this. It was just like a little bit of onion on the side, or a little bit of something, or a little bit of garnish on top. So I felt like it didn't have enough, so I wanted to get like a salad or a sandwich with like tomato and vegetable. A tomato and like a lettuce in it. But no, I did not try an egg sandwich, unfortunately. Although I think I don't regret not trying it, because I got to try many other things. But yeah, here we have an okonomiyaki. Am I saying that right? Okonomiyaki. It was really freaking good. The person who like made it, I think, put a tad bit too much sauce than what I had preferred, or what I would normally prefer. But it was still really freaking good. I think I scared the waiter, because he saw me this day. Actually, like, I went alone. He saw me and was like, "If you want to take it home, you can take it home." I was like, "Oh, I'm used to eating a lot, because I eat a lot." And I think I scared him, because I ate the whole plate. Usually I feel like this plate is for 2 people, but you know, sometimes I am 2 people. But it was really freaking good. Yeah, this was probably the most expensive meal I had. I think it was like almost $50 US just for this. But yeah, it was worth it. I don't think I would go again though, because it, like, for $50 plus like it being covered in too much sauce. Granted, like, I can't speak the language, so maybe it's like my fault. But yeah, it was really good. I'm happy I tried it, but I think maybe going to okonomiyaki is probably more fun with friends. And like, I know there's places where you can like cook it yourself. I think that would be fun too with friends. But yeah, I think the reason why it was so expensive was part of the experience, because they had like really nice waiters and waitresses. But yeah, next we have just like classic ramen. This is just, you go to the machine, you print out the ticket, take it up to the counter, and then you get your ramen. But it was really good. It was just plain. I had it with like wontons, or like some sort of, I think it was like Chinese fusion like ramen. It tastes exactly how you think it would taste, which is like kind of comforting. Not a fan of eggs, and don't know many people who agree. I actually like eggs. I do like eggs. Here's an egg thing right here. The tamago. I love tamago. Sweet egg. Tastes exactly how you would expect it to taste, like sweet egg. Egg with a bit of sweetness and a little bit of saltiness. But yeah, that was good. I also had the classic Mr. Donut? Yeah, their donuts are a lot different from the donuts that I have here. From where I'm from. Where I'm from, it's more like airy. This one was a bit more like cakey, which I'm personally not that huge of a fan of. But I think it's also maybe because I got the style of donut as more cakey, and like it tasted more bready and cakey when I'm more used to like a more fluffy donut, if that makes sense. It's still really good. If you like more cakey or more dense donut, or a more like bready donut, I would suggest going to Mr. Donut. If not, you can try it, and then I probably wouldn't go with the although it could just be the specific Mr. Donut that I went to. And then, of course, I had some sushi. I was actually recommended by another work friend who went on the trip. He told me to try out this, like, conveyor belt sushi place, because he was shocked that I had never tried a conveyor belt sushi place. So maybe the sushi is not the best quality, but he's like, it's good for the experience. It's fun. I think you would like it. And yeah, I had some salmon. They, like, seared the skin, top of the skin. I've never had that. Or is this cod? I don't remember. But it was really good, and it was tasty. And then, this is an egg from the same place. Did you try omu rice? Did I try omu rice? No, I didn't. I actually wanted to try omu rice. I remember what happened. So a lot of restaurants in Japan, depending on where you are, require reservations. And the reservations open up like the morning or the afternoon. My brain did explode. But yeah, so there's this omu rice place I wanted to go, and I was on the computer waiting for the reservation time to open up for dinner. I guess it was like too slow and I couldn't get a reservation, and it was reservation only. So you can't just like go there and wait. That was common in Japan too. A lot of the places that I was like recommended, some people, I guess it depends which day, but sometimes they're reservation only or like they're full and you can't go. And then, so yeah, I guess if you ever go to Japan, look out for that. Like, is it reservation only? Do you have to make a reservation? And then sometimes the fight for the reservation sucks because I guess I couldn't do it fast enough. Like, I don't know how these people are. By the time I submitted the form to make the reservation, it took me 1 minute and it was all gone. How are people faster? I don't understand. I was doing it on my phone. Maybe people are just like on their computer and just have like faster mouse movement speed. I don't know. Maybe their internet is just faster. But I wanted to have omurice, but I actually ended up not having omurice. But yeah, it was recommended by like someone who worked there, and unfortunately I couldn't get it. Oh well. Then I had Wagyu. Yeah, this Wagyu was really, really good. It looks like amazing. It had potatoes, a singular broccoli. Yeah, but yeah, I noticed a lot of their vegetables. Probably because it's like, I was in a like foreigner-friendly place. Maybe that's why they probably didn't give that many vegetables. But singular broccoli and some corn on the side. But it was really tasty. It like this Wagyu was so fatty, and I actually had this meal paid for me by one of my coworkers. Or I guess not really my coworker because I don't really work with them. When I went there, like one of the people from Japan had helped me, and they actually paid for this. And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And I thanked them so much because they were so nice to me. Like, I don't deserve this. I feel like my hands should not be touching something so good. Like, it was so good. I don't know how to explain it. It was so fatty. It like literally melted in your mouth. But at the same time, when I was eating, I was like, oh, my heart's not gonna like this. But it was, that was so kind. I know, right? They're so nice. But yeah, I had this. It was so freaking good. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it was really good. And then I went to like a small cafe that had some like spaghetti and a hamburger. They call it like hamburger, like a hamburger, but it's like a meatloaf, pretty much. It was, I guess, they called it like American fusion, as an American. It was kind of funny. It tasted pretty good. Like, it was just different, and I liked it, to be honest. But yeah, it was just some spaghetti with like carrots, mushrooms. The tomato sauce was a lot sweeter than I'm used to. That was like a common theme amongst a lot of the food. Any sort of like fusion food or bread was always a lot sweeter than I was expecting. Not in a bad way, I love sweet things, but it's always like a lot sweeter. Sometimes I feel like their ketchup is sweeter than the ketchup here, and I don't know how that's possible. Being honest, I eat rice every day, but I love potatoes. Me too. Potatoes are like my second favorite carb. For the people wondering what I'm talking about, on my YouTube I have a poll that says choice of carbohydrate. Since we're talking about food. But yeah, rice is now second, but potatoes is now winning. Wow. I think about Filipino spaghetti all the yeah, you know, it was sort of, it wasn't really Filipino spaghetti because I think that's even sweeter. And Filipino spaghetti, I don't know. I think Filipino spaghetti is almost like heartier in a way, if that makes sense. This wasn't heartier in that way. It was kind of just sweeter and lighter. I don't know how to explain it too well, but it was pretty good. I like this place. And then at the same cafe, I also got a parfait. So here's my addiction. Here's another thing that you gotta try in Japan. You have to try their ice cream. Their soft serve ice cream is so good. It's different. It's not like vanilla flavor. It's kind of like a cream milk flavor, but it's like sweet. And it's really good. And then I had it with these strawberries. It was like fresh cream, like fresh sweet cream, but was like thicker on top of strawberries and like strawberry sauce, and it was so good. You have to try their parfaits at least twice. Unless you can't have, like, as a person who's lactose intolerant, did I have it more than once? Yes. Did I have it more than 2 times? Absolutely. It was so good. And then I also had breakfast there at like this place that was kind of like a buffet for foreigners because it was just convenient for me. So I had some eggs. Their eggs look like fake eggs. They taste like normal eggs. They taste like if you go to a fast food place and you know how they have like egg sandwiches and their eggs are like perfectly round. They taste exactly like that, and because they also look like that in Japan, except they're just a bit more orange. Yeah, and then I had some mushrooms, and I think it was some sort of vegetable that I forgot. And then I also had, I forgot what this was. I think more mushrooms and vegetables. I had that for breakfast, and if you go over to the right, there's an ice cream. This is not a parfait, but it was really, really creamy, like thick ice cream. And it was so good, and I absolutely loved it. It also came in like this cone that was like a cookie. It was not like the wafer cones you get in the US. You get like this nice shortbread like cookie cone. It was so good. And here we have another like one of those beef bowls, except this time it's from a different place. This place was more like saucier and had less fat to the meat. Once again, I don't know what cut of meat this was because I can't read it. I can't read Japanese. And then yeah, that's where it was really good. It tastes how it, I want to say it tastes how it looks, but it kind of doesn't look that amazing. It's a very hearty meal. It's a little sweet, it's a little salty, with nice rice on top, or nice rice on the bottom. It just like, it's very comforting, like comfort food. Orange egg. A lot of their eggs are orange. Like this egg's orange. The egg that I showed previously was also orange. And then I had that breakfast place again because it was convenient. So maybe I did have omurice, but it was not good omurice. I guess this is technically omurice. Sweet rice? This actually wasn't like sweet rice. The sauce that they put on the beef was sort of sweet, sort of salty. I know they have sweet rice here. I did not have it though. I think that's cow tongue for sure. I'm losing it. Maybe it was. I wouldn't know. Usually I have cow tongue, like I've had cow tongue before. It to me feels a bit chewier than the one I had here, but it totally could be. It could be just like cut up to smaller pieces and maybe like cooked differently. I guess I wouldn't know. I guess this day I really wanted carbs because I got like yakisoba, like fried noodles. And then I had like the tomato rice. So this is like tomato rice, and I guess I slapped an egg on top. I guess this is kind of omurice, but I don't think it was omurice because I just put it together like that. And then they had like the Japanese-Chinese fusion. I think this was supposed to be like their sort of take on dim sum. It was really good too, and then they had bacon. Of course they had to have bacon. And this meal in the middle, actually these two, they're separate meals, but this was so good. What was this called? It's like, it was almost like a hot pot, but it's not a hot pot. How do I explain it? It was like soup. It had like the beef, and then these noodles were like thick rice noodles with some onions and eggs and carrots, and it was really, really good. I want to know what it's called, and I forgot. Let me quickly try to search it up. No, I can't remember. I can't remember. I'm so sad. No, I can't remember it. Okay, it's gone. You're currently angry with me? No, I'll try to remember. It starts with an S. Like, I don't remember. I know it starts with an S, though. I think so, at least. Night memory loss is common. I don't think I just have night memory loss. I think I just got memory loss. And now I'm hungry. It's okay. What do they call that? It's learning control. No. No, come on, my brain. Alright, I can't find it. I give up. Oh, it's Nabe! I think it's Nabe! That's what it's called. It's Nabe. It doesn't start with the S. I'm stupid. I think it's called Nabe. Okay, but yeah, it was like beef nabe, and it had really thick noodles, and it was so good. You gotta try nabe too if you ever go. Gentle parenting you right now. Listen, as a person who eats a lot, I do that sometimes. Maybe it's not the healthiest behavior I have, but sometimes I look at good food and say, I do not need this right now. And then it's better for my mental. But yeah, it's called nabe. It's really good. And then I had like this fried chicken thing. This fried chicken thing was so good. And like a side of vegetables, because I feel like I needed vegetables. But yeah, this fried chicken was so good. I don't know what they do to it, but the flavor, like the seasoning on top, as well as like the crispiness of the skin. It was not like breaded. It's not like the breaded fried chicken you get here, but it was just different and it tasted amazing. But yeah, the fried chicken here was amazing. If you ever try, I guess, I don't know if this is like common amongst Japanese fried chicken. I know that like this is a chain and I forgot its name again. But I'm sure you can find it in like the big cities. But yeah, this nabe, you have to try nabe. I guess try the fried chicken. And then we have our last slide. I also threw in food that I made myself. Don't worry, this middle one, I made it. KFC fried chicken? I don't think it's not KFC. Let me also give me a second. Let me get let me try to remember the name. I cannot believe you're the wave of having been to with me. Is nabe soft or crunchy? It is soft. It's like a warm soup thing. Yeah. It's a warm soup. Where are they located? Is this the one I went to? I can't remember. I don't know why I'm coughing now. I better not be getting sick. Did you try Japanese alcohol? I did. I only tried sake. I tried just a very small amount. To be honest, I don't like the flavor of alcohol much. Which is not something I like. But yeah, it was okay. I don't think I'd have it again. It was like it kind of reminded me of like soju, but more alcohol-y, because every time I try soju, it has like a artificial like fruit flavor. But I tried sake and I think it was just plain. It was hot sake too. I just tried a little bit and I just didn't like it. It tastes too much like alcohol. Okay, so I think I found the chain, and I think like you can find it in big cities in Japan. It's called Yamachan? Yes, Yamachan fried chicken. That's really good. It's very nice. So I would try Yamachan fried chicken if you get the chance. I got like the lighter seasoning and the regular one. If the lighter one, I actually slightly preferred the lighter one because it had less salt. But if you like more of a kick to it, you can probably like dial up the seasoning. And yeah, their vegetables were pretty good. I would only get this and their fried chicken. I had other dishes too, like at a later time, and I had to take photos. I think the fried chicken is like really the only thing you should get. And this vegetable dish. I saw a lot of people drinking there. I think that's like a place where people drink after work. But yeah, I didn't really try any of their alcohol too much. Sake not taste like rice. Deception taco. It does in a way, but it still tastes like alcohol to me, if that makes sense. Like I just didn't like the alcohol taste. I just don't like alcohol taste in general. But yeah. Oh, here's another parfait. That's how you know I liked it, parfait. But here's beef tongue. This I do know is beef tongue. So it was just beef tongue, rice, some miso soup, a little bit of pickled vegetables, a nice soft tofu, and some cabbage. This was really good. The beef tongue was amazing. I mean, the rice was just rice. The miso soup was also just miso soup. But yeah, it tasted super good. And then I went to this like cafe dessert place with a friend. I got this strawberry cake. It was... Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this cake was slightly disappointing. It's not bad, it just wasn't good. I felt like the cake part of it was a bit dry. That being said, I actually have very high standards for cakes. I used to like baking cakes a lot, so maybe that's where that kind of comes from. But yeah, I liked it. The cream was great, like fresh sweet cream. But the like cake part of it kind of just felt like dry. It was simultaneously like wet because of the cream, but like crumbly, like dry. And it wasn't bad. It just didn't taste amazing. I was slightly expecting a bit more. The cake does look disappointing. Yeah, it does a little bit. It tasted fine. It was not bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. And then here we have more Japanese Italian food. I think this one's definitely geared more towards Westerners. These two are from the same place, but me and that person I went to Japan with, we shared some of the stuff so we could try different stuff. What I did notice about this place was they had like raw mushrooms. Are you always a phone eats first girl or just for the trip? Just for the trip. I knew I wasn't gonna go to Japan for like quite some time. At least it doesn't look like it. And to be honest, like I like staying at home. This is so bad to say. Like I had fun and all, but I like staying at home. I did get quite homesick there. And like this is my personal experience. I'm not going to say this about everyone, but Japan's work culture is definitely something else. Like, I think there are good parts about it and not so good parts about it. And to me, I feel like I cannot adapt to the not so good parts about it, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think I could live my whole life like that. Like, I think I could live there for maybe 3 months, but after that, I'd go insane. That's just me personally. So like people might have different experiences and like even within companies and different disciplines, might be different. So I guess I wouldn't know. I can only speak upon myself, but yeah, I got pretty homesick. There's nothing bad about it. I missed home. I missed my family. But yeah, I noticed that this place had like a bunch of raw mushrooms. So I took a picture of it. There's another, I was eating also with someone else, but their dish, they were kind of like above me amongst the rankings, and I didn't want to like, hey, can I take a picture of your food? We all shared, but their food was also really good. But I also didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be there and be like, hey, I know you're not my manager because I'm a quote-unquote guest, but also you're technically above me. But can I take a picture of your food? I didn't want to do that. But yeah, it was really good. The raw mushrooms were interesting flavor, not a bad flavor. I think it tasted better in the one down below here than the one up here. This was more like a stew, like a tomato-ish stew. Like a tomato stew. How do I explain this? Like a tomato stew pasta versus this was a like their version of carbonara or carbonara. Yeah, it was like really creamy. It was creamy, but not as creamy as I'm used to. This one felt like it had more oil in a way, so that was interesting. It still tasted amazing, but yeah. And then this particular dish had a side of salad and bread. And then I had more parfaits. You gotta try the parfaits there. The ice cream parfaits are so good. This one had like different stuff. So we got the ice cream, of course. Then we had like mochi balls, I think. And then we have warabi mochi with like matcha powder on top. And then we had like the sweet red bean. And then like some cereal down the middle. Then more ice cream and then some like jelly. It was really good. Anyways, if like there's two things that I would suggest that you try in Japan. I would say they're parfaits and maybe they're pasta or the famichiki. Okay, if you're going for like convenience store food, I would say the famichiki and the sesame soup. I think their pastas are very unique. And of course you gotta try their sushi rolls. That and the ice cream. Ice cream's so good. And then I also went to have curry. They're like Japanese curry, which is like stew. And then I had like a fried chicken katsu, I think. Chicken katsu over rice. It's pretty good. I know that they have like a lot of places in America that do this. The American ones are different. I actually prefer the one in Japan. I think this was like more flavorful, but also lighter. And then the katsu was fried better. But yeah. The donuts. Yeah, I had donuts. I actually, well, okay, these donuts were good. They're just not what I prefer, if that makes sense. And I also made this. So once I came back from Japan, I was like, I need like a nice bagel, a nice toasted bagel. I need some spinach because I had no spinach this entire trip. And then I need some like my own like fried chicken. So I made this as a meal that I came back, and just to like close off my whole PowerPoint slide, I decided to add that in as the last picture, also to take up some space. But yeah, that was my food. But yeah, this one looks a lot less impressive. That's because I made it. I made it. I didn't bread the chicken. This fried chicken was frozen, and I stuck it in the oven. But yeah, it was nice and tasty. It was nice to be back home. I like going. I would go again, but I don't think I would go for a little bit of time, or like for quite some time. And if I want to go, I think I would go as a complete tourist, instead of like working. It's not that I couldn't explore, it's just sometimes I felt like I had to be obligated to be there, and like there's a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, wonderful presentation. Thank you. Now I'm gonna switch back to this screen, and I'm just gonna chat for like another 30-40 minutes. Katsu make you feel lucky. The katsu was so good. 2026. It's too early. I say I just came back. I mean, I've been back for a while, but I like Japan, but I like to stay at home for a little bit. Japanese vlog. I don't know. I would love to learn Japanese, but it's so hard. I feel like I'm barely afloat trying to do my own thing. I'm just judging. I would love to go one day with a group of friends. Oh, I guess here's a story. So I went to Akihabara one of the weekends. I got so lost, and I was so scared. Akihabara was not what I was expecting it was gonna be. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I can't, like, sometimes the translations weren't very clear, and I would walk onto things that I was like, I did not want to see that. I was like, I got lost. I got so lost, and yeah, people were staring at me because I guess I was in places that I wasn't really supposed to be, but I didn't understand the translations, and yeah. If I ever go to Akihabara again, I need to go with a friend who actually knows where they're going. You're telling me there's a chance I've never seen Bliss because of how lost you were? No, I would have been fine. It was not that bad. Like, I just personally, by myself, I would not go again, because the person that I was like rooming with or sharing the room with was not into anime and stuff like that, and I thought I was gonna be okay there, because I was like, oh, I'm exposed to anime culture, which I am, but I didn't know certain things and certain translations that I wish I knew and how they translated it, and I got lost. But yeah, if I ever go again, I gotta go with someone who knows where they're going, and at least not go alone. But I was fine. Do a tour to capture the exclusive Japanese Pokemon Go. I used to play a lot of Pokemon Go, but I don't really play anymore. Anyways, I gotta do some real work, but you can feel free to like keep chatting. While I do some real work, I will continue to look at chat. So yeah, it's not that brain intensive, so it'll be fine. But if I don't respond immediately, that's because I'm working. Unfortunately, I am like swamped with work for the next 4 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Spider-Mariachi. I didn't mean to go into there. I just didn't understand the translation. I didn't understand. It was like, okay, I guess I'll just say it. The translations for some of these places are just, they're like beautiful figurines. I'm like, I want to see beautiful figurines. And then I go up there, and then it's like a tiny, tiny room. There's a bunch of people staring at me, and they're wondering, why the heck is a girl here? And I was like, why the heck am I here? And it was like the 7th floor. And then I go down to the elevator, except there's a huge line, and I'm like packed in by myself, and I'm like, I just want to go home. At the end of the day, I actually didn't get anything from Akihabara because I was like, so the reason I went was I had a friend who wanted a like free Ren chibi. I didn't watch free Ren, and I want like a chibi from the Apothecary Diaries, because like I'm a huge fan of Apothecary Diaries, and that's what I went there for. I went to get chibis of free Ren and like Mao Mao and Jinshi from the Apothecary Diaries. So I just like was searching randomly because I couldn't find any. I found figurines, but I knew the figurines would not survive like my plane back. And then I would just like go through all the floors because I didn't understand. They're like, oh, different anime. I'm like, what's different anime? I don't know what that means. I go to the floor, and all of a sudden, different anime means something else, and I just don't understand. Guys, I don't believe. No, I'm serious. I was so scared. People were staring at me. I was like, oh my god, why is the line so long? I would take the stairs, but the stairs are blocked off currently unless it's an emergency. And I was like, when I went home, I legitimately wanted to cry because I was so stressed. It was so crowded too. It was like way too crowded. Like, as a person who likes to breathe, like being on an elevator with just all so here's the thing. I was just going through all the floors. I went like, I can't find the chibi. I'll go through all of them. So there's like 8, 9 floors. I was like, well, sure, floor 5 seems fine. Didn't have exactly what I wanted. Floor 6 seems fine. Didn't have exactly what I wanted. Floor 7, uh-oh. Okay, let's go to floor 8. Floor 8 was fine. And then floor 9 was like, okay, you gotta go down now. I was like, okay. I straight up don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I need to go with someone who actually knows where they're going. Like, I just didn't understand. Some of the places did have like blocked off curtains, so I didn't go there. But some of the ones, like, you just take the elevator and it just takes you up. There's like no warning sign, nothing. There's nothing. And I was so scared. Anyways, if you ever go to Akihabara by yourself, just note that beautiful figurines does not necessarily mean plain beautiful figurines. It means other things too. And sometimes they are not blocked off, so be wary of that, I guess. Yeah, be aware. Because I was not. And also, I was like alone, and people kept staring at me because I was like the only girl there. Yeah. I wanted to go home. I did! I was scared! It was so crowded too. Like, sometimes I feel like very claustrophobic. And also, the elevators are so small. At the end of the day, I was just so stressed. I literally called my parents. And I was like, Mom, Dad, I'm getting really homesick. I was already starting to feel the homesickness. But I was like straight up crying. I was like, I'm really homesick. And I couldn't find my Mao Mao chibi. And I couldn't find my Jinshi chibi. I got really lost and people kept looking at me weird and I didn't know where I was going. And like, there's so many people. There's just so many people, and there's like a lot of people smoking and non-smoking areas, and I hate the smell of smoke because it makes me want to throw up. I didn't know what to say. But yeah. Anyways, going to Akihabara on a weekend, not being able to understand, being like a little... Well, I am neurodivergent, but I don't know what... Well, I know I'm neurodivergent because I have dyslexia, but I'm alluding to maybe the other one where I'm socially unaware. But I'm also an engineer, so that's how you know I'm socially unaware. But there are weird figures here. Exactly. Like, I'm not even joking. I was just like, please, I just want to go home now. You know, if that's your thing, that's your thing. That's fine. But I wish they had, like, because I know that I went to some places where they had like the curtains that are just straight up like red curtains, and it had the symbol that says you gotta be over this age and like crossed out and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, I don't go there. But some of them, you just take the elevator, you go to each floor because I don't know where I'm going, and then all of a sudden one of the floors is that, and there's no sign, there's nothing. I didn't know because I was stupid. While you were walking, did you hear new music? I did hear a bunch of new music, but I couldn't understand it. So, yeah, I can't understand it, unfortunately. I didn't buy anything. That's also why I was, like, kind of upset when I went home. Because I went so far, because where I was staying was not Akihabara. And I didn't find anything that I wanted. I was like, this is not exactly what I was expecting it to be. I didn't find anything. Also, my gosh, are these figures expensive? That's another thing. No, I did not buy any of them. And the ones that are in that section are so freaking expensive. That's like, I walk in, I see the big one, and then it's like $300. I was like, who the heck can afford this? Respectfully. Like I just wanted to go home. I was so sad. I literally was like crying to my parents, like, just I was like, ugh, I want to go home. I didn't find any of the animes that I watched. I didn't buy anything from Akihabara. I spent the whole day, like, well, not the whole day, like, practically from like lunchtime to almost dinner time, just searching for the free Ren figurine because I wanted to buy it for my friend, and like a Mao Mao, Chibi's only because I could not bring the regular figurine back. There's no way it would fit. The arm would snap off. Like, I did buy some snacks. I actually bought a lot of snacks. I like their Kit Kats. They had Kit Kats. I bought like some of their mochi sweets, as well as, I don't know if you know this place called Muji. There's this like Muji store, had a lot of snacks there and a lot of like drinks, like drink mixes, I guess you could say, like powders, like it's almost like instant coffee, but it's not instant coffee because like it's a different flavor. So I did buy a lot of that. But yeah, I had a lot more fun shopping for food and clothes. But yeah, I actually didn't buy any anime goods, which was kind of disappointing for me, as I really like the Apothecary Diaries. I've been reading the novels. I think I've mentioned this before, but I've been reading the light novels, and I really wanted a chibi of her that I could feasibly take back, because I found a figurine of her, but there's no way she was gonna fit. Anyways, if you're socially unaware and you don't want to see that, yeah, be careful when going to Akihabara by yourself. And if you're a woman, you may get weird looks at you. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm never going back there again without anyone who knows where they're going. But yeah, I had a lot more fun in Shibuya, I think. No, is it Shinjuku? I think it was Shinjuku. I had a lot more fun there because it was like the fashion district. I didn't buy any clothes because it was out of my budget, unfortunately. But it was a lot more fun walking around and like seeing all the clothes in person at the store, and like feeling the fabric. A lot of their clothes are so high quality. I really like doing that. Violet Evergarden. No, I haven't. I've heard mixed things about Violet Evergarden. Is it good? Although these days, I actually don't really watch anime much anymore. Because these days I've been busy. So for me, the only time I read my light novels is like right before bed. It's also my nighttime reading. My really, really short nighttime reading. And then that's it. So I read the Apothecary light novels just really like for 10-20 minutes before I go to bed. But yeah, I haven't watched anime in a long time. My friend told me that I should watch Bocchi the Rock because I reminded them of Bocchi the Rock. But I also hear that she's like a girl failure. And I was like, wow, thanks dude. Yeah, he was like, you gotta watch Bocchi the Rock. I know that she's like is it bassist or like a guitarist who has like, who's socially unaware, socially awkward, very anxious person. But is like, tries hard, I guess. The introvert aura. Oh, is okay. So Bocchi's got like the introvert aura. I see. Maybe that's where that's from. I am, like, in IRL, I am quite quiet. I wouldn't say I'm, like, shy. Everyone always says, like, oh, you're so shy, you're so shy. I don't think I'm shy, I'm quiet because I don't have much to say. You being a robot may glitch like her. Is she, like, a robot? I thought she was human. I guess I don't know. Shy, not this blue. Hey! Listen, if you're still talking about my travel to Akihabara, it was genuinely speaking, it was lucky kind of traumatizing to me. In a way. I was like panicking when I went to the floor and everyone started to stare at me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I straight up was panicking. But yeah, I wouldn't go there again. I would rather go to Shinjuku and look at clothes. But yeah, I'm not shy. I just don't have much to say in real life because I was always like, well, if you're gonna say something, it better be correct. Sounds like a great trip overall. Yeah, I actually learned a lot for the work-related stuff. I felt like I gained a lot of information there, so that was the biggest thing for me. I was like, okay, there's that. I tried a lot of food that I would never have the chance to try if I didn't go. Seeing the clothes and like the makeup and fashion was super fun. I'm into makeup, but I don't wear it that often because you can see it from my dark circles. And also, finding a color match for me is a bit hard because I'm blue. But yeah, over there they have different like colors, so it's very interesting to see like their like eyeshadows and stuff, as well as like their formulas are different. If you're, I know this is like makeup talk, but if you know makeup, then you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like seeing the makeup and fashion was really fun. One day I would like to be able to afford an outfit from them. I would also need to fit the size that they have. Unfortunately, their size range is very, very limited. So that might be a problem for me at the moment. Makeup stream, you know, I thought about it, because here's the thing. I actually, this is how you know I like makeup. I got like these fake eyes, so I can practice like colors on, and it's like kind of fun. But the thing is, I never do it on myself. I'm like, wow, beautiful person, beautiful mannequin gets beautiful makeup. Ugly robot does not get beautiful makeup. I'm not shy, but I suck at making small talk. Oh, I'm actually okay with small talk. People in Japan do not do small talk, that's for sure. So maybe that's good there, but Japan, I feel like they just kind of stare at you funny. I feel kind of bad. But yeah, I love like Japanese alternative fashion because I think it's just so unique and special and different. Like another thing is when you go to like Shinjuku and like Shibuya, you'll see a bunch of like people dressing the fashion. So if you go through the floors of like a shopping center in a way, so each floor has its own sort of theme, and you'll see the people dress as that theme or as that fashion style, and I think that was like really interesting to see, because I would go to the floor that would have like Jidaike fashion style, and then everyone there would be wearing that, and it's like seeing them express themselves kind of like made me happy for them, if that makes sense. And you go to like the floor, a different floor that was more like street style, like more street fashion, And people in that floor, everyone in that floor would basically be wearing that street fashion. And it was not just like the people working at the stores, but also like the customers themselves. And they would just be talking about like clothes. And I thought that was pretty interesting. And that was like, I feel like you can't get that here in America. At least, like, I've never seen that here in America. And then you go to another floor and it's like Lolita style fashion, like the alternative Japanese Lolita style, and then everyone there would be dressing Lolita, and they would all seem so happy. And, you know, like, good for them. That makes me happy. I don't know how to explain the feeling. But yeah, you know, makeup stream may not be... Anyways, going back to makeup stream, huge tangent, but going back to the makeup stream, it may not be, like, that far of a possibility. I just need a hand cam, which I do plan on getting, but when I want to do hand cam, I kind of wanted to cook, but right now I don't think I can feasibly cook, but I maybe can feasibly do a makeup stream, so maybe that'll be fun. But the only thing is, like, if I were to do the makeup stream, because they're like mannequins, I would just do the eyeshadow, like things like concealer and other stuff. I wouldn't do because it's a mannequin. What about on me? I could draw it on really poorly. Yeah, I would like to accentuate my dark circles by making them darker. That way, you know, I'm extremely tired. And hopefully my boss doesn't give me more work. I thought about doing that once, as a joke, of course. I thought about going to work with like dark eyeshadow on my under eye to accentuate my my dark circles in hopes that I would get less work. But I would never. But that was a thought that did cross my mind at one point. Makeup stream would go crazy. I know. Maybe I'll do it one day. I think that'll be fun. Like, genuinely, I think I might do it one day. Although, I don't think it... Well, we'll see. I won't say that now. I think that'll be a fun experience. I do like makeup and like skincare and stuff. That's a huge like hobby of mine to learn about. I never really do that. I'm sticking around till then, or till Pico Park, whichever comes last. I think I'm playing Pico Park soon, actually. Yeah, I'll schedule things, but not in the next 3 to 4 weeks, because I am swamped with work, unfortunately. It'll clear up after. Actually, like I said, these next, I guess 2 months now are gonna be, like, not great, but once the 2 months pass, it'll be fine. That's why I'm doing a lot of more of these, like, chatting co-working streams, because I know that I can get a little bit of work done, maybe not as efficiently as I were to just, like, sit down and do it, but it definitely helps and allows me to stream at the same time. I want to have a 3-time-a-week streaming schedule, as I did, like, way back when. I just couldn't do that last year, but I think I can try to do it this year. They might be a little bit shorter, the streams, at least, but I think it'll be nice. I find streaming very fun, very rewarding, so why not try to get my goal back? I saw messages. Just needed to type something quickly for this. Have you heard about the game My Voice Zoo? I have not. Someone had recommended me a game that I was interested in. It had the name Barry in it. I need to find it. There might comment somewhere. But I have not heard the game My Voice Zoo. What is it like about? Does this mean less streams? No, this will be more streams, but it'll be a little bit shorter. So more streams, don't worry. For now, I'm trying to do 3 times a week. That's for sure. Like, I'm gonna really try to do it 3 times a week. Sometimes they may be like shorter or less organized, but I'm gonna attempt to do more streams, actually. I will figure it out somehow. Oh, okay, I see. But yeah, some of my, well, a lot of my Monday streams are just gonna be me working for now. I don't want it to be like this all the time, but for the next 3 months, or I guess two months, like I said, I keep saying 3 because when I first started, I said 3. 2 months will be like this, and then maybe a bit more after those 2 months. But after that, hopefully, I'll be able to like actually do something. It's a dumb game where you are given a zoo and have to create sounds for them. It can really escalate. Oh, okay. I'll look it up. I don't know if I'll play that though. I still also have a huge backlog of games. So right now I told myself I'm not buying any games. No more games, not until some time. Although that concept seems very funny. Zero what? Zero, what did I do? The backlog needs some trimming. It does. Not gonna lie, chill streams like these are so nice. Okay, that's good to know. I was a bit worried when I started doing more streams like this, because I was kind of worried that people would not be as like receptive of it versus me playing games or me doing like my educational streams. I definitely want to do more of those. The only thing with the educational streams is that they're very like mentally tiring because I manage stream, take notes, plus I have to solve problems, so I feel like my endurance for those streams are just very bad. It was a misinput, I see. But yeah, I want to finish playing Night in the Woods. I think I'm getting close. I think maybe 1 to 3 more streams. I know that's like a big range, but 1 to 3 more streams I'll be done. I want to get back and playing Baldur's Gate before the summer hits, because then my computer can't handle the heat. But there's that, and then so like I want to play Baldur's Gate. I have like other cute games in the backlog. I have Garden Story, although I don't know if I'll finish it. I like it, but maybe it's not like a stream. It's not a game that I think works best with stream. It's fun. It's cute. I like it. But we'll see. There's also other games I want to try that I have. Oh, there he is. Oh, how's Marvel Rivals? Oh, I played horribly. Everyone's being so nice to me. They're like, oh, you're not that bad. I'm like, okay, realistically, you don't have to lie to me. I know I'm really bad. But yeah, I lost all my tolerance for playing Rivals, like my motion stick tolerance, because I get motion sick really easily. So all my tolerance was gone. By like the third game, I was really feeling it. I was like, maybe I'll play a few more, because I feel bad for leaving. And then, yeah, I basically sucked, and I got really motion sick at the end. I had a lot of fun, though. It was fun. I'm not good. What character did you play? I just played Magneto the entire time. He's really the only one that I kind of understand how to play. But even then, not really. All I know is you shield things and you charge in and you try to shoot things. I played Magneto. The other character that I kind of know how to play is Jeff, but I know that a lot of other people like playing Jeff, and they're much better than me, so they should play Jeff. You know? Yeah, I really only know those two characters. I don't really know anyone else. I would love a plushie of Jeff. I think Jeff would be a very cute plushie. There probably is a plushie of him somewhere. I love this background music. It's so cute. Wait, Connor, do you play Rivals? I know you play Overwatch, right? I hear people who like playing Overwatch like Rivals. Is that true? I don't know. I know they're similar games. Or one of them was like, they took the game and they quote unquote took the game and changed it. Yeah, I think in another like 10 minutes, I might end my stream. I know I don't really have much to say, but thank you for hearing me yap the entire time. Talk about food and my adventures in Japan. What's fun, what I didn't find fun. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed that. You're probably gonna be doing more of these sort of like chat streams, or like chill and talk, like the Zatsus, more often for the next 2 months. But I'm happy you guys liked it. That is reassuring. I'm happy that you do, because I was worried that, because usually I play games, but for now, just for a little bit, there'll be a lot of these. And these won't go away completely either, but yeah. Thanks, Tubu. It was nice to hear my voice while walking back home. I hope you got home safe. That's good. I also like to listen to streams walking back home. Sometimes I'm in streams, but I don't like watch them. It gives me comfort. I don't like being alone, but I don't like to be around too many people either. Posture check. I actually just did a posture check just right now. It's perfect timing. I shifted my whole chair because my chair was starting to slide back. Oh, I guess here's a thing I should ask people who are still in chat. I know a lot of people add like point redeems, like workout point redeems, like do 10 push-ups or do 10 squats or whatever. Should I do that too? Or is that like something that no one really cares about? Yes! Okay. The thing is I can't do a full push-up. So it'll be like half push-ups. It'll be like wall push-ups. I feel like that would be good if I ever stream like long time. Like long hours. I think throwing that in there will help me move a little bit more. Squats? Yeah, squats and push-ups. Because I don't know what else I gotta do. Gotta head to bed, Blue. Good night, enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for chatting. Yes, sleep well. Buff Bear arc is coming. Oh, I don't know about that. We'll get slightly stronger bear arc. I want one of my year resolutions is actually to be able to do one normal regular push-up on the ground. I can't do that. So I would love to be able to build up to that. But right now I can't do that. I can only do like the half ones, the one where you're like on your knee, on your knees, and then I can do wall push-ups. Wall push-ups are fine. I have to do like a lot of them to feel something. Feel any. I don't feel pain anymore. But I have to do like 30 of them, but I still can't do like, and then I can do like 10 half push-ups, but I still can't do a one. I can't even do one regular full. But I'm building up to it. It's gonna happen by the end of this year. I need to sip some water. It's gonna happen. How about squats or bicycle? Bicycle crunch is gonna kill me. I can't be doing a bicycle crunch. But I'll definitely add squats. I'll definitely add squats. Squats are fine because I walk a lot. I actually walk a lot, so that should be okay. Bicycle crunch. Is there an easier variation of that? I'll do an easier variation of a bicycle crunch. Add a plank. 15-second plank. A regular crunch? Is there an easier variation of a regular crunch? I have no core muscle. There's gotta be an easier variation, right? Plank it is! Alright, 15 seconds might be too long. 10-second plank. I'll add that. Okay, we'll add like 10 squats, 15 wall push-ups, and 10-second plank. 12, and we have a deal. That's too long! 15 wall push-ups. Let me write it down, I forget. 10 squats? Maybe 10's too much. Well, okay, I'll make the squats expensive. Or I can do like 5. Okay, I'll do 10. I'll make the 5 one cheaper in terms of points. That's an extra 2 seconds. Oh, those 2 seconds are gonna be horrible. I'll make the 10 squats one more expensive. Or like cost more. Right now, see how it goes. Alright, I'll try it right before stream ends. I want to finish a few more things. But yeah, okay, 5 squat, that'll be a little, like, less points, and then we'll have a 10-second plank. But 12's not a multiple of 5 either. Okay, I'll try for 12 right, like, once I'm done doing some stuff. And then we'll see how that goes. And then I'll add it for next stream, which will be on Friday. I don't know what I'm playing on Friday, because I haven't planned that out. Or what I'm doing on Friday. But yeah, hopefully the Friday stream time shall not move. I don't know why I was gonna say it like that. It shouldn't move. But I think it'll be okay. And then I'll have a stream on Saturday, of course. And that time, I don't know when it's gonna be. But I'm gonna try to make it a bit earlier than I normally do on Saturday. Oh, oops. I made a mistake. Okay, that one's fine. Hello, hello. I was just about to end stream in like 5 minutes, but hello, we have like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna plank for 10 seconds, and we'll see how that goes. But I hope you're doing well. 12! I don't know. I don't know about 12. So I'm thinking about adding points to my Twitch side of things. So that I can move more, and then people like will redeem points for me to exercise, because I'm trying to get stronger. But I think I can only plank for 10. I mean, I could plank for 12, but here's the problem. If someone keeps redeeming that one, I'm gonna explode. like, I'm not gonna be able to wake up or move, really. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. You get buff. I don't think I can get buff. I don't eat enough protein. I eat too many carbohydrates, as you have seen earlier this stream. I eat a lot of noodles, rice, potatoes, bread, corn, beans. The beans were not on the stream, but I eat that too. I guess beans have protein. But still. I mean, beans always make my stomach hurt, so I don't eat it that much, but... But I definitely do not eat enough protein to become buff. I need, like, the protein, was it whey powder? I have 2 protein shakes a day. I can't believe you're getting buffed this year. I'm not getting buffed this year. My resolution is to do a singular push-up. Like a full singular push-up from the floor. That is it. I don't think Buff Berry is gonna happen. Buff Berry's not gonna happen. At least not anytime soon. That's fine. And then 2 more things. I'm almost there. Alright. I guess it's time now. Now I can't hear anything because I need to take my headphones off. Okay, I'll set a thing on my phone that says 10 seconds. Because I will not be counting out loud when I do that. Let's see, I have a timer. 12. Okay, we'll try 12. I'll try 12. Let me move my chair out of the way. Okay, well. I don't know if you can hear this. No, it started. Go back. Alright, it's gonna start now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, that was actually okay. that was fine, actually. Okay, we can do 12. I don't know if you can hear it, but that was okay. We can do 12. I thought it was gonna be worse. That's fine. 12 is fine. Okay, I'll do 12. You're already buffer than 12 seconds ago. Alright, I'll add that to next stream. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing next stream, but it will be an interesting one. Yeah, I'll add 15 wall push-ups as a redeem. I'll have 10 squats, but that one will be more expensive. the 5 squats will be less, and then I'll have a 12-second plank. The only problem is I'm scared like multiple people are gonna try to redeem it, so I'll put it on a cooldown. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end my stream here. Let me go back to my regular background. Thank you for everyone who joined. Hired's always out of stock because I was worried that people are gonna keep spamming it. So like, I only put it, I think I could put it like twice a stream or it's like once every hour or something. I can change it though. Maybe I'll make it once every 30 minutes. I should probably hydrate more. I've been drinking my water on my own. But I'll redo my my redeems to see how that will go. But yeah, thank you for coming to my stream. I hope you liked it. I will try to find someone to raid. I'm quite tired, so that means I'll probably raid and dash. But we'll see. Oh, you've been streaming for a long time. I'm gonna be raiding Ruby. They are playing Mahjong Soul with Sky. Sky's playing too. Okay, and their friend Clover. Yeah, give them a nice hello if you like to join. If not, that is totally fine. Remember to take care of yourself. But let me get the links ready and let me test if my bot is working. Because I tried to fix that this time. It works! It works! Oh my gosh, it works! That makes me happy. Anyways, we'll be raiding Ruby. If you'd like to join, that'll be much appreciated. And if not, absolutely no worries. Make sure to take care of yourself. And we'll be raiding in just a bit. We'll be raiding in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beep boop. Bye everyone. Bye bye.